Hi there! Today we're talking about the three investigators. These still fill entire stadiums when they try to go on tour. And you did never heard of them. Yes! And as a vehicle for our newfound love for those three detectives or youth detective, we have a little set by Playmobil in cooperation with Thalia, which is one of the bigger German bookstores. And yes, they started with book 1968 to be exact. And the first book was done by Robert Arthur Jr. And he went to a friend or colleague with the name of Alfred Hitchcock to put his name in the title of the book, which Alfred Hitchcock allowed. You know that guy, don't you? And then it started. There are much more than 100 books now, about 50 years later, but the protagonists are still fresh. There are still movies done for the three investigators when they were very young, but maybe you never heard of them. Why? It's because the whole thing took place in Germany, of all places, and there were soon authors that wrote all the other stuff. And for most kids, at least in my age, there wasn't just books, there was this audiobooks on cassette tape, remember? And since all German kids knew about them, there was this phenomenon. A phenomenon that was spread into live shows in big stadiums and then into movies, for better or worse. Some of them are not really connected to the series in any way, some others are quite okay. But first things first, this time we have our three detectives here. The first one is Justus Jonas or Justice Jonas, I don't know. He is a bit of a smart guy. He is the leader of the detectives and he is the guy who does most of the brain work here, and of course he looks like that, even in its figurine. Then we have Peter Shaw. He is the fast guy in this connection. He is the one who is always after the criminal, and in a lot of times he really managed to catch them. Last, we have Bob, who is a bit of a bookworm and he loves to scavenge through libraries and all those stuff, so newspaper archives and all that, to get the informations the others need. So what now? What about this figurine stuff? Yes, we got a box, we can open it, and inside there are our three figurines and some accessories. Of course, since it's the version of a German bookstore, there is German stuff in there. Especially there is stickers for some signs they had in those days, or they were marked inside the book, and they are of course in German. Outlining next to the three investigators a guy called Victor Eugenie, who was in several stories one of the main antagonists here. Sometimes he got away by law, sometimes he just let or jumped out of a window. In the end, if you're a fan of the three investigators, or if you like to try some of their books or even audiobooks, there are some also in English, then here you go. And for all the others, if you liked what you've seen, please press the like button. If you didn't like it, please comment me that. And if you really want to be awesome, please subscribe. So, have fun building, have fun playing, have fun solving puzzles, and see you